Shri Uddhava Vacha Vidhischa Pratisedhascha Nigamo Ishwarasya Te Abhekhyate Aravindakya Gunam Dosam Cha Karmanam Shri Uddhava Vacha Vidhischa Pratisedhascha Nigamo Ishwaresya Te Abhekhyate Aravindakya Gunam Dosam Cha Karmanam. Yes. Translation, Sri Uddhava said, My dear lotus-eyed Krishna, you are the Supreme Lord, and thus the Vedic literatures, consisting of positive and negative injunctions, constitute your order. Such literatures focus upon the good and bad qualities of work. At the end of the previous chapter, Lord Krishna stated, Guna dosha dushir, dosha gunas tubhaya varjita. Focusing upon material piety and sin is itself a discrepancy, since actual piety means to transcend both of them. Sri Uddhava now pursues this point so that Lord Krishna will give a more elaborate explanation of this difficult subject matter. Sri Uddhava here states that the Vedic literatures which constitute the laws of God deal with piety and sin. Therefore, it must be clarified how one transcends activities recommended in the Vedas. According to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Uddhava suddenly understood Lord Krishna's purpose in the words he had just spoken, and to induce the Lord to elaborate upon this interesting point, Uddhava outwardly challenged the Lord's statement. So, here Uddhava is inquiring from the Supreme Lord Krishna how to understand that we should follow the Vedic literature, in which the description of sin and piety is mentioned. So, how one can understand this? The meaning is that how will follow the injunctions given in Shastra. The Vedic literature, we are all following Veda. If Veda is giving us how to do sinful activities, how to do pious activities, then how will understand Veda? How will accept Veda? So Veda, what Veda is giving? Vede tri tattva koi. In Veda, three truths are there. One is samandha. The second one is avideya. And third one is proya. We are reading Veda. We are reading Vedic literatures. If we are not finding out this truth, then what is the use of reading Veda? Studying Veda, Vedic literature. If we will be able to understand the truth which is given in Vedic literature, then we will never be engaged in sinful activities or pious activities. No need. This is the problem, that we are not able to clearly understand what the Vedic literature says. Because we are not understanding clearly Vedic literature, either we are doing sinful activities or we are doing pious activities. If we will do pious activities, we will be promoted to higher planet. But in this material world, that higher planet will elevate inside the material world. No question of going out of that. But they use, today is Kartik Purnima. Many are coming to get darshan of Bhagavan Krishna. Whole Kartik month we did the brata. We are not taking any non-veg items. But after Kartik is finished, everything is free. Chalo. Many days will not take this meat, non-veg item, Tuesday. So Wednesday is, profuse. Everywhere. Killing animals. But 1 month, at least 5 days, Panchakam, at least 5 days, they say, the crane is not touching fish within these 5 days. Swine flu, bird flu. We are ready to accept diseases, but we cannot give up. So one time I remember the bird flu was everywhere. Singapore one doctor, Chinese doctor, he said that one should not take meat, animal flesh. He is a doctor. It came in paper, newspaper, Singapore. I caught it and kept with me. Srimad Maharaj wanted that paper. I gave. Chinese doctor. The Chinese, they can eat everything. But that Chinese doctor saying, don't eat meat. The real doctor, they will say, don't eat meat. Don't take non-veg. Those are real doctors. When you suffer so much, they will say, hey, don't take so much. So much. They will never say, don't take at all. Diabetes, maybe weekly 1 or 2 days take, don't take so much. But they will never say, don't take at all. So this punya karma and papa karma, both are written in Veda. Veda is recommending you can take animal flesh. Jagya pasuvadha. You can kill, you can sacrifice an animal in the jagya. But you will have to do that jagya. And which animal you will sacrifice in jagya? By mantra you will have to give new life to that animal. Then only you can eat that animal's flesh. So people, they will say it is written in Veda. Sautramani Jagya. If you want to take alcohol, Yajna is there. Do yajna and take alcohol. So therefore, it is very difficult to follow the Vedic literature. What is written in Veda? What is to be done, what is not to be done. Both are there. Do, don't do. Both are there. But which we will accept? Which one we should accept? Krishna said, the last chapter, towards last, he said, go beyond sinful activities and pious activities. So what is that there? Beyond this sinful activity and pious activity, what is there? On the top, bhakti is there. Beyond this, bhakti is there. The devotional services unto the lotus feet of Krishna, you will find when you transcend, go further, this piety and sin, then you will find devotional service is there. Therefore, anyone is studying Veda, he must know these three tattvas. Samandha, abhidheya, prayojan. These three tattvas one should know. Samandha, relationship. We are establishing relationship with many persons. Even we are developing our very loving relationship with the dog. Ye Anke Mataji ke, she wanted to come to us. I said, first you give up this dog. So much crying. So much crying, cannot give up dog. Dad, you don't say to me. I cannot give up. So how will come to God? You have relationship with dog. How will develop relationship with God? Just opposite. God and dog. Relationship. The relationship which we have already forgotten, that relationship should be re-established. We have forgotten. What we have forgotten? We are the part and parcel of Bhagavan Krishna. That we have forgotten. We are all spirit, soul. That we have forgotten. Therefore we are going for either sinful activities or pious activities. The moment we will be able to understand what is our constitutional position is, then the sambandha will start. The relationship will be again established. I don't have any other relationship. Only relationship with Krishna. Okay, we are husband and wife. Middle, center, Krishna is there. We are father and son, Krishna is there. When this sambandha will be established, what will do? We are very tiny one, very insignificant one, very, very tiny one. He is Vibhuvastu. He is a huge one. Purna Brahma. And we are tiny. Tiny jiva. How he will please Krishna? He is a Vibhuvastu. Let us do some service towards him. I will serve. According to my ability, I must serve him. Eh? After establishing relationship, then we will develop our desire to serve him. I am his part and parcel. The moment this realization will come, then seva mood will come. How many are having seva mood? How many? We are distributing seva. No need to distribute seva, Baba. Hey, you do this, you do that, you do that. No need. No need. Just say that you are Krishna's part and parcel. That's all. No need to stop. Do seva. Do like this, do like that. Huh? If someone is having mood to serve, he will supply intelligence how to serve him. When I joined, I left my job and came to Gurudev. Gurudev said, hey, you should manage. I do not know Gurudev. ISKCON management I do not know at all. Better let Advaita Prabhu manage, I will assist him because I am personal assistant. I have got training. I can help him in all types of activities. No, you will have to manage. 3 times. 3 times. Before Gurudev will leave the planet also, he said, you will have to manage. So, somehow I am trying to manage. The blessing is coming from him and him, both. Gurudev and Krishna. Somehow going on. Then the question comes, prem. Prayojana. Prayojana is prem. The need is prem, love. How to serve? With love. Not mechanically. Not mechanical seva. Many are doing many types of activities outside the mutt, outside the temple. Same thing. Somebody is taking care of this construction. He is doing construction, same construction in outside. Engineer doing. He will be astonished that new Govardhan temple in America, West Virginia or something, I don't remember. I went there. That was not done by any engineer. No architect's plan. Everything by devotees. How they could build so nice temple? How they could build it? They are not engineers. You go to Los Angeles, the diorama, how beautifully they have made Bhagavan Krishna's picture, Radharani's picture. Radharani's Murti, Krishna's Murti, Garuda, everything. Their background is different background. They did not know who is Krishna. But very nicely they did it. How? How it could be done? How? You know how? They just listened. They listened from Prabhupada. They could do it nicely. By only listening, They could make picture of Krishna, murti of Krishna. Huh? So, they have love. They have love. And they listen from the right source. If we have love to serve Bhagavan Krishna, and we listen from right source, then Krishna happily accept our seva. That intelligence will come from him. Tesang satatayuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam jainamang upajanti te. Always he is connected with Krishna and serving him with love. Dadami buddhi yogam. I'll give him buddhi yoga. Intelligence, pure intelligence. By using that pure intelligence, he will come to me. This is the tattva. And the whole Vaishnava philosophy is based on tattva. Giving up tattva, one cannot become a bhakta. Therefore Bhagavan Krishna said, Tadvidi pranipatana pariprasram sevaya upadikhanti te jnana jnanina tattva darsya. He is tattva jnani. A sadhu guru, he is tattva jnani. We must approach him in order to know the tattva. Where the tattva is? Where the tattva is? Huh? Where? The heart of the Mahajanas. Dharmasya tattva nihita gvaya Mahajana chena gata sapanta. So, we are living in mott. This is a mott. What is mott? What is the meaning of mott? The place of knowledge. The knowledge being distributed from matter. What type of knowledge? Only mandir is not sufficient. There are so many mandirs, so many temples. In which mandir this vidya is not being taught. That mandir is not having any value. Why Prabhupada introduced? Every temple there will be Bhagavatam class, Bhagavad Gita class. Why? Because we need to learn. What we learn? What we learn? Bhakti. We'll have to learn bhakti. This is a house where bhakti is being taught. Therefore it is called mat. Mathanti vasanti jatra paramartha sikhartina. Mathanti vasanti ja. The place where the students of spiritual education remaining. That is not. The spiritual education, the most essential thing. We are not coming to much to lead a very comfortable life. One commented to my Gurudeva. One man came, Gurudeva was sitting outside. Yeah. He said, "What you are doing, huh? So many drought is there in Ethiopia. You people are not doing anything, just eating in mud and sleeping in cot, not doing anything." Gurudev said, "You join with us. You can sleep nicely in cot and take very nice prasad in mud. You join with us. Why you are not joining?" The mud is very, very essential to know what is the spiritual teaching is. A sadhu guru is constructing a temple and giving teaching, spiritual teaching. That is not enough that you are doing puja, offering bhoga, ringing bell and doing arti. It is not enough. There must be discourse about Bhagavan. In the matra and mandir, there must be discourses about Bhagavata Dharma. The teaching must be on these three subjects: Samandha, Abhideya and Prayojana. If one is not teaching on these three subjects, then that teaching will not touch our heart. My Gurudev said, blank fire. Many are doing blank fire. What is the need of this type of teaching? And this type of teaching is being given to only human being, not to any others. Why so much need is there to give this teaching? Our consciousness has become now animal consciousness, not human consciousness. Why animal consciousness? We are only thinking about eating, sleeping, mating, depending, that's all. Ahara, nidra, abhaya, maithuna. The same thing the animals are doing, we are also doing the same. But in a very polished way, very deluxe. Prabhupada said, deluxe. Very luxurious way. We are eating so many things. We are cooking, putting some spices, so many things adding to it, palatable. Sleeping also, cannot. You go to Bali, you will see this much. The Bali people will come here, how they will sleep this much. I couldn't sleep in the hotel. Sundarananda Prabhu booked the hotel because Gurudev's toilet problem was there in Yogyakarta. The toilet, which is having European commode, that is far away. Gurudev will sleep here, maybe toilet will be near our office. That way he will have to wash in the night time. He will go many times to pass urine. Always he needs my help. Whenever he will get up, I will help him to go. He said, how many times Chaitanya Chandra will get up and hold me and I'll go. Matajis were staying there near that. What is the name of that president? Yogyakarta. I just not coming, just knew that. Still he was there. Now I don't know, but last time I visited Gurudeva, he was there, but they modified everything. So Gurudev said, Sundarananda, I cannot stay here. So you find one hotel. And you should find AC must be there. So very difficult that time, Yogyakarta. So somehow he found one hotel when AC was there. Well, so the bed was like this. So two beds. Gurudev will sleep and I slept also in one bed. So night time I was just moving this side. That is, this. Finally I couldn't sleep. So I went underneath the bed. I put the bed sheet, I slept there. Gurudev woke up and he said, hey, where you sleeping? On the ground. No, Gurudev, I couldn't sleep on the bed. I saw you slept there. Yes, Gurudev, but middle of the night I changed because I could not sleep. So, this is, we need always some comfort. It's our Chaitanya. We are not able to rise our Chaitanya, our consciousness. Therefore, Prabhupada Maharaj kept the name Krishna consciousness. One must change his consciousness. And the teaching is given in the temple or not only to change the consciousness. Once the Chaitanya will be changed, consciousness will be changed, then we can understand. What we can understand? What Krishna is saying. Sarva dharman paritejyo mam ekam saranam bhaja. Krishna is inviting, oh Jiva, you have forgotten me. Therefore you are engaged in sinful activities. You are getting some reaction of that. I will destroy everything. You just come to me. Surrender to me. Then our Chaitanya will be changed, our consciousness will be changed. We can understand how Krishna is eagerly asking us to come to him. He is saying, hey, don't go to Maya. Just surrender to me. If you go to Maya, you will get so much difficulty, so much troubles. Don't go, please come to me. But we are not able to understand. Though we are reading Bhagavad Gita, we are not able to understand what Krishna is saying. Why? Poor consciousness. Our consciousness is very, very poor. So much arrangements Krishna did for us, we are not able to understand. He is very much thinking about us. We are not thinking about him. Because of our consciousness. He wants to enable us to know what is his real desire through Shastra, Scripture. But we are saying that I have read 5 times Bhagavad Gita, 10 times Bhagavad Gita. What, you have read Bhagavad Gita? Then why your activities like an animal? Huh? You have gone through it, you have read it, but you have not understood. By which source we can be able to understand what Krishna is saying? We have not listened. We have not listened to that source, from that source. I very proudly, I declare, anyone has gone through the Bhagavad Gita of Srila Prabhupada, anyone has listened from my Gurudev, he cannot go in wrong path. Very boldly I say this thing. He cannot go in wrong direction. How? So, Krishna, akarsaniya, anandadayi. Krishna is very, very attractive. He is very blissful. If we are attracted towards Krishna, can we go to Maya? Can you look for the pleasure in Maya? All the pleasure is with Krishna. All the bliss with Krishna. Sachidananda Vigraha. কেন বা আছে প্রাণ কি সুখ পাইয়া নরোত্তম দাস কেন লাগেল মরিয়া For what type of happiness I am surviving? I am living in this world. If I am not getting happiness from Krishna, I am always looking for happiness from Maya, and therefore I am suffering. I am not able to understand. Krishna has made so much nice arrangement, but I am not able to understand. What the reason is? I don't want to become das. I don't want to become das. Krishna das. That I don't want. I want to become Lord over this world. Blindness. This is blindness, Baba. Krishna Das binu ache kon jana? Is there anyone who can say, I am not Das? I am not Krishna Das? Can anyone say this thing? জীব কৃষ্ণ নিত্য দাস ইয়া বলি গেল অতএব মায়া তারে গলায় বাঁধিলায় জীব forgot Krishna Das. He is Krishna Das. His identity. Therefore Maya is putting one rope in the neck. Therefore, instead of becoming Das of Krishna, we become Maya Das. Maya ra napar hoya chirodin bole. I am moving here and there. Heavenly planet, nether planet, always moving. Becoming Maya Das. Becoming servant of Maya. What Krishna is saying is not going inside my heart. Simple Krishna is Mahavaja Prapadyante Maya Natang Tarantite. In Bhagavad Gita, Mahavaja Prapadyante Maya Natang Tarantite. If one is surrendering to me, he can overcome this Maya, which is very difficult. You people cannot overcome Maya by your own strength. Can anyone say there is another way? Second way is there, by which one can give up this Maya. What to speak about Prayojan Tattva? The Abhideya Tattva and the Samandha Tattva is not entering into our. The moment one will understand Krishna se Samandha Amar, the moment he will understand, I am Krishna Das, immediately he will think how to serve my Prabhu, my Lord, my Master. My only duty, only activities is to serve the Lord. Because we forgot this, therefore we are getting all types of troubles, suffering in Maya. The mercy is flowing, but we people, we don't want to get that mercy. Bhagavat Kripa is flowing through Sadhu Guru. The mercy is flowing through Sadhu Guru. Why? Because we are not accepting the mercy from Krishna. Misunderstanding, envy, violence is taking place. The moment we will get the mercy from Bhagavan Krishna, all will become our friend. No enemy is there. A sadhu is not having any enemies. Ajata satravo. Tar satru janma hi nahan. The enemy of sadhu has not taken birth yet. He is free from all types of enemies. To whom will show our envy? And whom will become violent? All our souls, all our spirit souls, all are Krishna's part and parcel. Then why violence? We are not coming to that Chaitanya, that consciousness. That we are spirit soul, we are the part and parcel of Bhagavan Krishna. We will not have any misunderstanding. If we all are thinking that I must take care of Krishna, my only interest is to make him happy. The difference of opinion will not be there. Because due to difference of opinion, some quarreling, misunderstanding is taking place. If there is no difference of opinion, why there will be quarreling? Enmity will be there. How we took birth? Brahma is the first creator. But how? How the Srishti creation took place? By the anger of Brahma. Yes. When Brahma became angry, the 11 Rudras took place. Rudra Shiva, when united with Maya, then we the Jiva took place. But how we are getting maintained? After creation, how we are getting maintained? Who is the maintainer? Maintainer is Lord Vishnu. We are getting maintained by. He is the only shelter place. We can take shelter of him. In Vishnu avatar, the jivas are being maintained. So, Jiva will take shelter there. Then the next one will not take place. Next one what? Annihilation. Creation, maintenance, annihilation. Never face that annihilation. People take shelter there. অশোক অভয় অমৃত আধার তোমার চরণ দেব তাহাতে এখানে বিশ্রাম লবিয়া ছাড়িনু ভবের ভয়. What is the meaning of bhava? What is the meaning of bhava? What is the meaning of bhava? Shivji, Shivaji bhava. Shiva karena sangha. Chadinu bhaber bhaya. Understand? Huh? What is it? What is it? What you are thinking? What doubt is there? Tell me. Creation by Brahma. Maintenance by Vishnu. Annihilation by Shiva. Shiva's other name is Baba. So, one will become free from that fear. Bhaber boy. No fear. I have taken shelter in the right place. No fear for death. Many speakers, many things they are speaking outside. Where a Shuddha Bhakta, pure devotee is there, where he remains in mott. He remains in mott or temple. In order to listen from him, we'll have to go to mott. We'll have to go to temple. So there is need to go to temple, to go to mott, or you can say to go to a sadhu. Where sadhu is living, that is mott, that is temple, that is Mathura, that is the place of Krishna. Sadhu sange hari katha, hari naam, he matra chai, samsar jinite aar kon vastu maan. With the association of sadhu, one is listening about Krishna Katha. He will never face death. So therefore, sadhu association is indispensable. We can give up everything, but we cannot give up sadhu sangha. Cannot give up sadhu sangha. Bhagavan Krishna is very, very merciful. He descended here as Sabda Brahma. He is descending here as Sabda Brahma. Incarnation as Sabda. As the sound. Sabda means word, but here Sabda means sound. Sabdik avatar. Sound incarnation. What type of sound can be produced? The sound can be produced for Krishna. For Krishna's pleasure. The sound is meant for Krishna's pleasure. We are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. For whose pleasure? Not for the villagers. Hare Krishna Mahamantra for the pleasure of Mahaprabhu. The pleasure of Nityananda Prabhu. We are going to Harinam. Who is leading that Harinam? Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu. They are leading Harinam. The Harinam is not for attracting others. You chant for the pleasure of Gaudita, many will join. Only for the Jiva's welfare, the Sabda Brahma is descending here. So, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, Nashta Prayesu Avadresu, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, Bhagavati Uttama Shloke, Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Every day, regularly, we should recite Bhagavatam. We should speak Bhagavatam. So when one is reciting Bhagavatam, speaking Bhagavatam with a pure heart, Bhagavan Krishna is present there. Jadi jane suddha bhavare Bhagavat katha kouchi, Bhagavan setare upasthita. Naham tishtami vaikunte yogina hudayana cho madhvakta datra gavandi tattva tishtami nam. O Narada, I am present there where my devotees are glorifying about me. I am not remaining in Vaikuntha, I am not remaining in the heart of yogis. But I am there where my katha is going on. But with purity. We speak katha to attract others, to attract audiences. That is not pure katha. The motive is different motive. Different motive we are speaking Krishna Katha. We don't want to speak Krishna Katha to entertain, to give entertainment to the listeners. We are speaking Krishna Katha means we are trying to connect everyone with Krishna. Therefore we are speaking Krishna Katha. My Gurudeva was not looking, oh, there will be 1,000 persons, then I can speak. Many speakers are there. If no more audience will be there, they will not speak. For what? Big audience, what? What the objective is? Huh? 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 Name, fame, then after that, name, fame, prestige and money will come, then the next one, number 3 will come. Huh? Huh? Kamini, women. We are not speaking to attract people. We are speaking to how they can be connected with Krishna. Who will listen to Krishna Katha? Those who want auspiciousness. They will meditate upon Krishna Katha. And those who are listening Krishna Katha, they must get their doubts clarified. Keeping doubts, if you listen Krishna Katha, you will be perished. Sansayatma vinasyati. This mind and body is temporary, non-eternal entity. So what the mind, body, they want? They want all types of material objects. The body and mind, they need the material objects. Since body and mind is very, very temporary, the body and mind is running for material objects, for material happiness. But Atma is not material one. Atma is spiritual one. And Atma is eternal one. So Atma is looking for eternal one. Atma is not looking for any material one. Atma is searching for that spiritual object which is eternal one. So therefore Atma is always searching for eternal peace and bliss. The characteristic of Atma is to be attracted towards eternal object, not material object. Bhagavan will give us knowledge about Dharma. Dharma tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. A dharma is compiled by Bhagavan. The demigods and the inhabitants of higher planetary system, they do not know about dharma. But we want to go to higher planet, where there is no question of dharma. We want to do pious activities and go to Sargaloka, heavenly planet, where dharma is not there. They do not know what is dharma. We want to go there. Therefore we are doing all pious activities. We are doing all pious activities only to go to heaven planet, where there is no question of dharma. Nobody knows dharma is over there. Are they attending Bhagavad class? Demigods are attending Bhagavad class? No. No question of Nityam Bhagavata Seva, you cannot find there. Higher planet you cannot find Bhagavad Katha is going on. Whereas in these earthly planet, in the Mat Mandir, Bhagavad Katha is going on. So what we'll do? We'll do sinful activities or pious activities. We'll go to know about sin or piety. What we will do? Therefore Krishna said, no, go beyond this. You should go beyond this. Where you will find what is your dharma is. As long you are engaged in sinful activities or pious activities, you will not be able to understand what is dharma is. Therefore Bhagavan Krishna said, go beyond. No need to go for sinful activity, no need to go for pious activity. Go to bhakti. Bhakti is dharma. The Bhagavata dharma is bhakti. That is Bhagavata dharma. Yesterday we were saying following and imitating. We must follow those who know this tattva. Dharmasya tattva nihita dvaya mahajana janagata sapanta. We should follow the Mahajanas. There are 12 Mahajanas stated in Bhagavatam 6th canto. Prahlada Janaka Prahlada Janaka Swayambhu Narada Sambhu Kumara Kapila Manu Prahlada Janaka Visva Badir Vayasiki Bayam. These are the 12 Mahajanas. Jamaraj saying, who knows the principle of dharma. This Dvadasa Mahajan, the 12 Mahajanas, they know the principle of dharma. What was the necessity of Nachiketa? We have already spoken Nachiketa a long time before. Brahmakatha Upanishad. I gave you to Jamaraj. You are giving charity to every Brahmanas, everything. These cows, not nice cows, old cows. So he said, to me, you will give charity. To whom you will give charity? To me. That Nachiketa father became angry. He said, I gave you to Jamaraj. So immediately, with all pleasure, Nachiketa went to Jamaraj Seva. If anyone will say, I send you to Jamaraj, here, Jamaraj, Nachiketa went with very happiness. Why? Why Nachiketa went with happiness? Because he knew Jamaraj is not ordinary one. Jamaraj also one of the Mahajanas. If I go to a Mahajan, I will get the real knowledge from him. So he went to Jamaraj. And Jamaraj was not in his palace. He waited there 3 days without eating, without drinking. Jamaraj came and became very happy. He wanted to give him all material benediction. Nachiketa said, I don't need it. What do you need? I need Brahma Vidya. I don't need anything else. I need to know what is Brahma Vidya is. The knowledge about Brahman, I need that. And then Jamaraj started giving so many instructions. We have, one by one, we spoke this. You impart knowledge about the Supreme Brahman. So one will go to Mat or Mandir to get this knowledge. Knowledge about Supreme Brahman. Not for any other things. Those who are coming under disciplic succession from this Mahajana, then we will be able to understand what is my constitutional position is, what is my dharma is, what is my relationship with Krishna, what is my need is. One will be able to know this thing. Therefore, one is approaching a sadhu, going to his place, ashram, where sadhu stays, that is ashram. That is also mott. Because this discourse about Bhagavan Krishna is going on there. And if one is carefully listening and developing bhakti for Bhagavan Krishna, he has transcended. He has transcended to the sphere of sin and piety. Beyond this, sin and piety. पाप पुण्यर उद्धरे जने भक्त ही रही पाए. A bhakta can remain beyond this sin and piety. Okay? Thank you very much. Jai Srimad Bhagavatam Raj ki, Jai Srila Gurudev ki, Jai Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki, Jai Shri Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki, Jai Shri Shri Radha Gopal Ji ki, Jai Shri Jagannath Balada Subhadra Devi ki, Jai Shri Shri Gaunitai ki, Samaveta Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki, Hitai Durmanande,
Jai Shri Srimad Chaitanya Chandra Maharaj
Jai
ki.
Shri Gurudev ki.
Give them like this, just as gift, but is it okay if we don't give any cent at all? Because sometimes some who are living on the street are telling, at least I want to buy one bread or something. They want to buy something small to eat, like fruits, bread, or whatever. And then is it okay if we don't give at all? Because pious activity is no use at all? Or how should be very strictly not giving any money at all? Or how should we do it?
If you have prasad, you give little prasad. And chant Hare Krishna. You come to our temple, you do some seva, you can get free prasad. There are two centers, one in Zurich, one in Bangalore. You go and join, become Krishna Bhakta. Krishna will maintain you, you don't need to maintain yourself. Come. Chant Hare Krishna.
So no need to give any cent at all.
I was coming from Vrindavan, long way. So I was having one biscuit packet. I will get down in Balasore that time. So the Kharagpur railway station, one beggar came. The beggar give me some money. I was having biscuit. I gave him. I was going to give him. What is this? A biscuit? No. Biscuit is small biscuit packet, not so much. Because I thought I will reach Balasore, I don't need to eat this biscuit. I will give him. He said no. Then, what you need? Can you give me cup of tea? That time cup of tea was 2 rupees or 1 rupee. 1 rupee. Give him 5 rupees biscuit. He is not accepting, he is asking cup of tea. You give me 1 rupee. It will be nice. I said no. I will not give you money. If you want to take biscuit, you take. Otherwise, go. He left. He didn't take biscuit. He wanted 1 rupee. Many types of beggars are there.
I have similar experience.
Eh?
I have similar experience when I was distributing cookies and almonds. I also want to give to a beggar. And he said, what is this? No, I don't want this. I want money. Then I said, okay, then I go.
I don't have money.
Some like this, but some also they take the cookies, again they ask for money.
They are really very intelligent. Double.
But by these cookies, some
Cookies, prasad,
prasad, some benefit.
some benefit. They will take prasad, some benefit. If you will listen from a pure devotee, we can remain